As the playoffs continue, the action intensifies. 8 teams eliminated, and now the true contenders begin to emerge. Nothing can be taken for granted, and those not ready for the next level will be the next to go. This is round 2 of the NBA playoffs.
Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals here. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. You look at Denver, it's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
And what they're faced with here, Kevin, needing to win back-to-back games to win this series, it's not an easy task, but they can worry about Game 7 later. For right now, all they're thinking about is, let's win tonight.
And you wouldn't know from listening to these fans that they're on the brink of elimination, that's for sure, guys. They are stoked up, ramped up for this one. I bet a lot of their energy carries over onto the court, which should help those players.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The front line, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins. In the backcourt, Russell Westbrook and James Harden. And for the Nuggets, at small forward and power forward, Gallinari and Fareed. Wasson out there with Iguodala. And it's Mozgov in at the center position. Here's Mozgov. Passes it to Gallinari. Wasson over Westbrook. And it's Wasson. That time on the assist from Gallinari. Wasson's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Nuggets. Wasson against Westbrook. Back to Durant. A three. Cannot hit. And it's Denver the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Well, it was a good win. Ball movement, offensive spacing, efficiency. They were just really solid at that end of the floor.
And when they got hot, they were impossible to cool down. That was the case throughout the game.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
The Nuggets now on offense. Right now, let's find out what head coach George Karl had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him if he thinks he'll be able to muster the energy and effort it takes to win 2 straight elimination games. He said, sure, but we're not going to win 2 games at once. We can't think about Game 7 yet. We have to win this one first. Pretty smart advice, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And Lawson, here we go. The dish now to Mozgov. Goes up. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
And here's Harden for 3. Gets it to go.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
He dishes it to Mozgov. Iguodala outside. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Gallinari. Over Perkins. It's rebounded by Durant.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Harden kicks to Durant. Count that one.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Iguodala outside. Over Harden. Shot's good by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his first 2 points of the night.
A pretty delivery that time from Iguodala.
Harden dishes to Westbrook. Ibaka down low. Off target there with the little leaner. The Nuggets leading by 4. And Lawson with the drive. Now the pass to Mozgov. Back to Lawson. And again, it's Denver.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
Harden against Iguodala. Perkins kicks to Ibaka. Jams it with authority.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
And Denver has possession, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Harden the pass to Durant. Pulls up, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now, not a popular call, as you can hear in the background.
Not at all. Unanimous disapproval of that whistle.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Denver. Lawson kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Fareed. He passes to Iguodala. Dishes it to Gallinari. And Durant with the block. Right side, Westbrook. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
What a talented leaper. Loves to climb up and throw it down. Man!
Oh, Clark, he gets up so quickly.
Yeah, like a pogo stick.
Oh, my gosh, not a lot of point guards in the league can jam like he can.
That's for sure.
And he's able to finish, guys, amongst all the big fellas in the paint. Just amazing athleticism.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Denver has possession. They trail by one. Tries for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Fareed.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, two teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Harden dishes to Westbrook. Back to Harden. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Nuggets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Lawson's against Westbrook. Shoots off the step back. And Denver again with the bucket. And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a three-point game. Collison, Durant, Gallinari covering. Stolen by Fareed. All sorts of time. Kept alive. McGee, the pass to Gallinari. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Gallinari. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Miller comes in for Ty Lawson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kendrick Perkins.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Now here's Durant. He feeds it to Sefolosha. From about 19 feet. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Miller kicks to Gallinari. Feeds to McGee. He's against Collison. Miller. And easy 2 points on the layup.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
And they're trailing by 5. Harden dishes to Westbrook. And there's the feed to Collison. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
He's one of the best unknown players in the league, Kevin, and what I mean by that is he doesn't score a lot. You know, the rebounding totals aren't going to jump off the page at you, but he just wins. In fact, he has one of the best plus-minus ratings in the entire league.
He just knows how to play. A great team, great individual defender, a hustle guy. He'll put his body on the line time and again, and if it means it'll be making a winning play, this guy will do it. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Randolph comes in for Gallinari. And it's Lawson in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Thunder, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Durant. Daquan Cook comes in for James Harden. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Cephalosha. Anthony Randolph with the rebound.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on. Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see. Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Mozgov passes to Miller. He kicks to Lawson. Back to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there is a whistle that goes on Eric Maynard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets with some changes. Kenneth Faried comes in for Mozgov. And it's Iguodala in for Ty Lawson. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. James Harden, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. Thunder trailing by 6. It's Westbrook with the drive.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Miller kicks to Chandler. Over Cook. And there's the rejection. Back to Harden. Oh, that's blocked. But they recover it. Durant for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead. Westbrook against Miller. Chandler. Back to Miller. Pass to Faried. Iguodala outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Great action, back-to-back three-pointers at either end.
Sort of an anything you can do, I can do better situation going on right here, guys.
The dish to Perkins. Stolen by Randolph. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Chandler. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Step aside, step aside. We've got the big fella coming through.
That is a powerful brand of basketball right there.
Man, an amazing putback. You just love the effort from this guy.
Outside Westbrook. He trained the shot right at the buzzer.
Cold-blooded. I mean, that's a big-time clutch bucket.
That is a prime-time play, guys. He got himself squared up and knocked down the shot, no problem.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Nuggets on top, leading by 3. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Andre Miller is out there with Iguodala. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Gallinari in at the power forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. For three, Durant. No luck. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Iguodala with it. Jones covering. Stolen by Collison. Lobs the alley-oop pass. And then Durant with the dunk.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
Miller outside. He dishes it to McGee. A jump hook. Cannot hit.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Back to Collison. Kicks to Cephalosha. For the three.
That's foul number 2, and I think he's got to be really careful not to pick up the third before the half.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. For the Nuggets, Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kenneth Faried comes in for Gallinari. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Jones. Daquan Cook comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lawson dishes to Chandler. Lawson. And the pass to Iguodala. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
Harden can't hit.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Lawson, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lawson's got 10 points.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. How about trying, guys?
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Pass to Iguodala. Close the alley-oop jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Harden against Chandler. Lets the three fly. Westbrook, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Iguodala with it, and it's Harden picking him up. It's Iguodala with the drive. From the baseline. And it's Denver scoring again.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Chandler. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's turning good defense.
Whenever you have a chance to go fast.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Now Miller, following Durant's three-point attempt. Miller kicks to Randall. Good look. Here's Faried. Can't get it to fall.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss. Boy, that was a heck of a catch on that pass, and then to lay it up and in, all in one motion.
That's about as graceful as it gets, huh?
Splendid.
And I like that he just went with the simple layup instead of trying to do anything too fancy. He just got the job done.
Here's Lawson. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Durant sends it back. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard, and it'll pay off for them in the end.
Now here's Randolph. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Fareed, no good.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
Here's Ibaka. Wilson Chandler with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 5. Dishes to Fareed. He passes to Lawson. Here's Randolph. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a really poor job boxing out there, guys. A momentary lapse in concentration, I think.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Gathers. They get a hand on it.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
Thunder trailing by 9. Westbrook with it. 8 points for him. Harden outside. Over Miller. Kept alive. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. From outside the arc. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
Miller, the pass to Lawson. Lets it go from 11. And Denver again with the bucket.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
Durant kicks to Westbrook.
You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. The Nuggets leading by 6. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout, just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Randolph. Alinari comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Iguodala in for Wilson Chandler. Now, here is Lawson. 14 points for him. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Lawson. And it's 8 points for Iguodala. Maynard kicks to Jones. There's the triple. That's good. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Lawson kicks to Gallinari. Takes the lead pass. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Now, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
And Durant, here we go. Can't hit.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
No good from Lawson.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Here's Cephalosha. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Now, here is Lawson. Thunder with the rebound. Collison's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Cephalosha with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Cephalosha's shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Nugget lead.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mozgov, he's checked in for Denver. Kenneth Faried comes in for Andre Miller. The Thunder also changing it up. Daquan Cook's checked in for Jones, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. There's Gallinari with the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Collison's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cook, good. The Nuggets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Lawson drives in. He feeds it to Mozgov. Cephalosha with the steal. Outside Westbrook. From past the arc. No luck. So the... And don't go away.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. The Nuggets are battling hard in this one. They got to put it all on the line tonight. It's a must-win Game 6 in this series. And Ty Lawson having no problem scoring against this Thunder defense. He's up to 14 points, and he's stacking up the assists too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. And it was a good first half as well for the Thunder. They've dialed in from long range, an incredible shooting performance from outside. Excellent output from Kevin Durant in this one. He's got a dozen points, and his defense has been very solid. He's been bothering shots. He's keeping his hands active, making it difficult for guys to score on him. And back to Pepsi Center we go as the third quarter is just about to get underway.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Ty Lawson.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
So for Oklahoma City right now, James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Serge Ibaka making up the 2, 3, and 4 slots. Russell Westbrook out there at Perkins. The Thunder leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Iguodala with the block. They recover it.
And Kevin, keep an eye tonight on how many plays he keeps alive for his club. Just the way he works, the way he moves, the way he anticipates plays before they happen. Constantly looking to get an offensive board.
And I just think his overall defensive presence is so valuable to this team. He's a great communicator and help defender, and that's important talking on defense. His impact is much greater than you might realize.
Here is Lawson. He's got 14. Feeds it to Gallinari. Over Durant. And it's Gallinari missing.
And then he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Lawson outside. There's the feed to Gallinari. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Gallinari's got 8 points.
Turnover problems for them, and they've just looked lackluster out there.
Yeah, sometimes you have off games, but you always have to bring the effort, and I'm not sure I'm seeing that right now.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Fires from deep. The shot no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. And Lawson with the drive. He kicks it to Mozgov. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder leading by 3. Passes to Perkins. Now Durant. 14 points for him. Here's Ibaka. Perkins with the bucket.
Well, not only does he excel at getting those offensive rebounds, but he's really good getting putbacks and layups off of those boards.
Now, here is Lawson. 14 points for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession for the Nuggets. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Kenneth Faried. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. 5 on the clock. And it's McGee slamming it down.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Durant. Durant off a pick from Collison. And Durant, here we go, for 3. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. There's the dish to Chandler. Chandler right side. And it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Well, we've come to expect plays like that from him. And still, they never get old to watch.
The Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Collison. He dishes it to Durant. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Jones checked in for Perkins. Cephalosha comes in for James Harden. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sir-ree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Lawson, followed the score by Oklahoma City. McGee. The Nuggets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And that one misses. Andre Miller's checked in for Ty Lawson. And he's good on the second. And the Thunder with the possession here. Leading by 5. Durant for 3. The basket good off the assist from Maynard. Maynard's got 3 assists now in this one. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. McGee dishes to Miller. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Cephalosha. He has 7. And that one's good. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Chandler. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. Daquan Cook's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Eric Maynard. Free throw good, Cephalosha. Nuggets shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Lawson kicks to McGee. Back to Lawson. Gets it to go. Lawson's got 16.
Now, they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Stephen, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 9. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Went for the two-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And Westbrook, here we go. Shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
McGee, the pass to Iguodala. Gallinari. Iguodala dishes to Lawson. Kicks it to Fareed. Tries from 16. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Thunder leading by 5. The pass to Cook. The 3. Ty Lawson pulls it in.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kept alive. Varied. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Kevin, he's one of the best finishers we've got in this league. I mean, he rarely misses an opportunity to score inside when he has position.
And his focus when he's shooting, really impressive. I mean, he doesn't get rattled, very composed. Even when the defense is right on top of him, he's still able to knock down shots.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Randolph comes in for Kenneth Fareed. The Thunder also changing it up. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. Baca comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Harden in for Daquan Cook. The drive by Iguodala. Dishes to Mozgov. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Clock at 4. And Iguodala with the basket. The assist from Anthony Randolph. 13 points for Iguodala.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Here's Durant, and that one's good.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Lawson kicks to Iguodala. Back to Lawson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's now 18 points for Watson. The Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Back to Perkins. Harden up top. Pass to Perkins. To the middle. Durant. Gallinari covering. No good from Durant.
Boy, that's a shocking miss. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor, and the defense was nowhere to be found.
And it's Gallinari missing. The Thunder shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. "19 seconds left to play here in the third. Iguodala against Harden. Iguodala kicks to Lawson. They set the pick. Over Westbrook. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. 20 points for Watson. Knocked loose. It's all tied in Denver. So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Nuggets with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. Everything started working out for them in the second period of the game, and they hope to keep that momentum going through this final quarter of play.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
Kenneth Fareed and JaVale McGee, they're inside. Iguodala out there with Andre Miller, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here is Cephalosha. Wilson Chandler unable to get his shot to go.
Man, they are both lighting it up here.
Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth, each side dropping in points every chance they get.
And it's good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now Maynard. Harden outside. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Here's Collison, and it's blocked by McGee. Miller against Harden, and blocked. Outside Collison. He passes it to Ibaka. Buries it down low.
Creating that kind of shot in close is really your primary objective every possession.
Nuggets trail. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Maynard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Miller outside. Puts it up from 15. And good on the basket. Book it.
Boy, they've been shooting well from mid-range here.
Well, sometimes you can't get all the way into the rim in the paint area, so you've got to pull up from 12, 15 feet. It's pretty impressive.
He feeds it to Maynard. Oklahoma City moving it around. Cephalosha. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He was really tightly guarded there. I'm not sure about that shot selection.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark.
Miller outside to JaVale McGee. Dunked hard with 1 hand.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious stuff.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. He drains the quick shot.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
For the Nuggets, Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. And then for Oklahoma City, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. And Durant gets it to go.
Just too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Now, here is Lawson. And Durant sends it back. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Westbrook. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. Look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
Here's Durant. Shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back to Iguodala. Feeds to Gallinari. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We know that. But I'm not sure that he does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
For 3, Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Back to Gallinari. over Cephalosha. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And Lawson, here we go. Back to Iguodala. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook kicks to Durant. It's stolen by Lawson. Iguodala, right side. Over Harden. Iguodala, that's good.
Well, the turnovers are making things a lot easier for them at the offensive end.
Well, they're flipping them over and cashing in at the other end. I mean, that's defense leading the offense.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
Lawson up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Iguodala kicks to McGee. Fires from 14. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 5 assists tonight. The feed to Cephalosha. There's the block. Harden against Lawson. Here's Fareed. Shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Cephalosha passes to Durant. Westbrook. Open look. Kept alive. Durant kicks to Westbrook. From deep. Westbrook missing again.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lawson outside. Back to Gallinari. Westbrook with the steal.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul them right away.
Westbrook missing again.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Boy, solid. Those are important free throws, guys. Give them a little cushion for that lead.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. Daquan Cook's checked in for James Harden. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. And the foul called on Daquan Cook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Some clutch free throws to close it out.
To stop the run. The shot will not go. So the Nuggets win it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference semifinals here on 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents your Player of the Game.